Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm starting off with my soft base eye primer from Chavez A. I think this little eye primer, it must be endless because a bunch of product always comes out at one time, and then it's never really gotten low. I don't even have to squeeze on the bottle, it just comes right out. So yeah, I'm just applying that on my eyes before I go in with my eyeshadow. With a new palette from Morphe. It's the 9C Matte Essentials, and look how pretty all those colors are. I like it because it kind of reminds me of denim a little bit. And I'm going in with that lighter brown shade, and I'm just buffing that in so that I can have a smooth transition. And this palette was actually gifted to me, and I'm so excited to be using it. After I used it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely one of my favorites. So now I'm going to go in with this blue shade, and I'm going to use it to just deepen up the crease. Right next to it kind of looks a little bit like a black, maybe like a black or gray shade. But this shade is a blue shade, and it kind of draws a little bit gray on my eyes, which if you know me, you know I love gray eyeshadow. So I'm just putting that in my outer V. So a translation is coming. I'm saying that's pretty. I just really, really like the color. It's really smoky and very, very pretty. I love it so much. And so now I'm going to go in with this kind of lightish blue shade, and I'm just going to use that to kind of, I don't want to say blend it out, but kind of blend it out. And it gave me this really cool like effect. I don't know how to explain it, but it almost kind of looks like a gradient whenever I did it. I like it. I don't know how well it'll show up here, but it turns out so pretty. So now I'm going to go in with the same exact shade that I just used to blend it out, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. And I just switched brushes so that I could pack on the shade a little bit better. Using a fluffy brush to apply direct pigment like I'm doing here just would take a really, really long time, and it would probably be a little bit patchy because the brush is really fluffy and soft. So using a brush that's a little bit more dense like this one is just perfect for applying matte shades. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now I'm going in with this NYX pencil liner, and I'm not going to draw a wing, but I am just going to line my eyes. So whenever I put on my lashes, it looks a little bit more cohesive on my eyes. And I'm just going to do a thin line just right across the top of my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara before I put on my lashes, and then we'll get rolling with the face. So I'm going to refresh my face with this cucumber water. I love it, and it's so refreshing, and it doesn't like mess up anything that I've already done with my brows and my eyes. And now I'm going to go with this Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. And this concealer, it really is a super stay concealer because it dries down kind of fast, and I don't usually use this as my main concealer per se. So I probably should have like blended it out a little bit quicker, but the primer water helped me blend it out, so that was all right. And right now I'm just underpainting, spot concealing, and just putting concealer on areas I want to be bright. And now I'm going in with my Honest Beauty Concealer. This one is one of my favorites. And I'm just going to add a little bit of extra highlight to my cheekbones. Going with my Morphe Hint Skin Tint. And it's in the shade Truffle, I think. And I just like applying this because I like using the dropper. But as you can see, it's like, I don't know, me and shade matches, it's weird. But I think I applied maybe a little bit too much. But since it's a skin tint, I decided to use a sponge to apply it. So I went and I wet the sponge under the sink, and I just used it to apply all of this. Because a skin tint isn't necessarily a foundation. It's just supposed to like be, it's like a light coverage kind of product. I don't know. So I just used a sponge to apply it. And now I'm going to apply my loose setting powder first because I've been seeing all the girls do it, so I just wanted to try. And then I was going to do my pressed powder after all of my loose powder. So I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade 40, and I'm just going to go over top of that. And this powder, this loose powder, it pairs really well with my skin tint for sure. I'm going to go over top of that with my pressed powder. And as you can see from the initial like application, I don't like this method because usually this pressed powder, because it draws a little bit orange, it kind of neutralizes my concealer. But I feel like it just settled. I don't know, because I've seen a lot of, I wanted to try it because I saw a lot of girls on Instagram doing their pressed powder after all of their loose powder, and honestly I don't think I'm going to do it again because I don't like it. So I didn't like that because I feel like it just kind of sat under my eyes. Maybe if I used a brightening under eye powder, I don't know, but I don't even really like to do that, to be honest. So yeah, but now I'm just using my my blush from Laura Mercier. Okay, so I got all these lip liners from my granny, but I think she took out the shades that she said matched her lips. And mind you, her and I have very similar lips. Like, we both have brown lips. So when you have brown lips, not a lot of lip liners work for you, and they start to look kind of ashy, and they make your lips look small. So here's me trying to see what shade might work. And I just ended up using my regular LA Colors lip liner, but yeah, I was pretty disappointed, but it's okay. But let me just add, this color was really pretty. It just would have ruined my entire eyeshadow look and my face look with my blush and stuff because it's red. So yeah, red lips. I don't really like wearing red lipstick. I think it kind of ages me a little bit. Sometimes red lipstick can look really, really good in the right context, but I feel like it ages me, and red lipstick just doesn't go with every single makeup look, and it doesn't go with every outfit. Yeah, I think I just don't like wearing red lipstick. It just, yeah, it makes me look way older than what I really am. So here's me trying to top it off with a gloss to see if I can save it. And like I said, even though it does look really pretty, I just don't like it. I don't like red on my lips because I'm not that old. So I don't like it. It's pretty, but see how it clashes with my eyes? No, thank you. All right, so I'm going back to Old Faithful, and I found my pencil sharpener, so I'm not going to be cutting myself with a dull pencil anymore. And just look how nice this color looks on my lips. I love this lip liner. Yeah, if I'm going to use lip liners, they just have to be this color or deeper. I can't, yeah. I mean, the red, like I said, it was fine. I'd rather wear something that I can use all the time. And this doesn't clash with my eye makeup. And it just makes my lips look really big and juicy. And I love having big lips. So, yeah, just went back to what I knew. Now I'm going to use my Laritzi lip gloss. And it's just that nude shade that I used with the last one. And I just feel like this pairs better um, with this brown eyeliner lip liner a lot better. This is where I belong. I belong with the brown lip liner, and I love it. And I think I added a little bit of extra gloss just because that was not giving me the amount of gloss that I wanted. So, yeah. Now I'm just going in with my matte finishing setting spray from NYX. This is the final look. I love this eyeshadow look. It is so beautiful, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.